Welcome. So meditation is a scientific device. That's correct. Why? Because meditation is an opening into reality. Now I'm talking here about pure meditation. Pure meditation. Sometimes it's been referred to as true meditation. It's the same thing, pure meditation. I've often said that meditation, what meditation really is going beyond the body and mind. There are so many different things or practices or exercises that have been called meditation, but essentially they are not really what meditation is. When we look at one of the root word for meditation, it is dhyana, and dhyana means going beyond the body and mind. Going beyond the mind. So the essence of meditation is going beyond the body and mind and connecting to that deep aspect that you are, that is essentially beyond the body and mind. That pure self. That pure emptiness within. That vastness within. That is what meditation is, pure meditation. It is connecting to that. And all of these other types of meditation, or what have been called meditation practices, these exercises, they are simply stepping stones to come to that place of pure meditation. And so pure meditation is scientific because what it does is when you go into it, you connect to the truth of reality. You see, when you look around, what most people's minds have been trained to do, how they have been conditioned to function, is that they are constantly creating an overlay of reality on top of the true reality. So as a person looks around, they've been given all of these ideas and concepts about what they are perceiving. And these ideas and concepts, they are constantly streaming in the mind as you are looking at the different objects in front of you. As you are experiencing reality, the mind is constantly trying to interpret everything based upon these ideas and concepts. And what that does is it allows a person to lose contact with the true reality of life. And the true reality of life is seeing what is. Just what is right now, right here, right now. Whereas what the mind is doing, what the conditioned mind is doing, what all of these ideas and concepts are, they are a veneer over the top of reality. In other words, if I get a pair of red spectacles and I put these red spectacles on, everything that I look at appears red. But the truth is obviously that not everything is red. The truth is that everything is just as it is when you can take the spectacles off. And this is what meditation does. It allows you to take the spectacles off. To see life beyond the spectacles, beyond the conditioned lens of the mind. Because what it is doing, it is allowing you to go beyond the mind. So in that respect, it is very scientific because you are like a scientist when you're meditating. You know, science is all about experimenting to understand reality, to get to greater truth of reality. And so meditation is a device for you to experience it within, for you to get in contact with the truth of life by using this scientific device of meditation. So I would encourage everybody, as I always do, to move into this meditation, to come into pure meditation. You know, really, essentially, the spiritual path, it is all about the end result, you could say. Everything is leading towards full self-realization, knowing who you are, your true identity that is not fixed or limited to the identification of being just a body and mind and a cluster of ideas and concepts and conditioning, and the liberation of the mind. So full self-realization and the liberation of the mind, meaning that you become free from the mind. You're no longer being limited by the mind, by those conditioned lenses, by those limited perceptions about yourself and about the world. You break out of those limitations into a sense of boundlessness, inner freedom. Again, liberation. And that is the ultimate goal of all spiritual path, all spiritual practice, is to take you to that place. Not everybody goes along that journey, because not everybody, a lot of people don't understand where that leads to, because it has got so mixed in with all of these other kind of spiritual exercises and practices. And sometimes people can be doing these in an aimless way. They don't really know where they're going with it or what is the end result. Maybe in their mind it's just about feeling better. And that's okay, that's fine. But if you really want to go to the ultimate place of a spiritual path, it is all about full self-realization and the liberation from the mind, or liberation of the mind. The mind is in a tangle. All of these misperceptions, this conditioning, and it distorts how you see the world, and it distorts or blocks you from it being able to see the world in its honesty, in truth. And so as soon as you get liberated, as soon as you move into that inner freedom, into that full self-realization, knowing who you are beyond the identification of the body and mind, beyond thought, awakening beyond thought. As soon as you do that, life becomes a sheer joy. Life becomes truth. And meditation, pure meditation, is the device for that. It is your instrument of examination. It is your instrument of truth. It's like putting life under a microscope, under a lens. And you know what we're talking about here is we're talking about, you know, closing your eyes and being an observer, a watcher of everything that takes place, of thoughts, of emotions, of the various different experiences. We're talking about moving into that. And when you're doing that consistently, then you are then moving into a place of where you will come upon full self-realization and liberation of the mind. You have to love it. You have to love the meditation. You must love it. You must be a lover of meditation, a lover of truth. And commit to that. Commit to that path. Commit to truth. Make it the top of your list. Put it at the top of your list. Most people are too concerned with too many other different things, but put that at the top of your list. So that's what meditation is. It is a device like that. And this is what I help people come into this meditation, and to learn this meditation, to learn to move into this opening through the sessions that I do, through the retreats. And then it is your device then. It is your device for truth. It is your device to move along the spiritual path towards that ultimate goal, you could say, of inner freedom, boundlessness. So work with meditation consistently, and that is where it will take you, and you will become a scientist, an inner scientist. We have scientists working with things in the outer reality, but who's working with the inner reality? Who's coming to more inner truth and to see life clearly? And so love the meditation. And as I always say, enjoy the ride.